Hello everybody, and this, well, this is the first thing that I've done something like this on my channel. But here is a speed build that I did over on my Twitch channel for Pride Month. It's just doing a little bit of a rainbow house type challenge so that each room was a different colour. I believe I started with the bathroom, but right now Right now, I'm currently working on building together the shell of the bathroom, not the bathroom, the lower level of the house. It ended up being a two bathroom, two bedroom house with a little office that you could end up turning into a third bedroom if you wanted. So yeah, we're just now moved on to the upstairs, and this is where the bedrooms are going to be. And the upstairs bathroom is an ensuite to the double bedroom that's upstairs. Yeah, I did a double bedroom and a single bedroom. I initially thought for making the house for like a little bit of a theme or something like that, it would be like a single parent with their kid that was like in science, and memory's a little bit fuzzy on this. This is where I'm just struggling to get to the roof to actually do what I wanted. But yeah, it's a week or two ago that I recorded this, so a little fuzzy on what I actually specifically did when. But yeah, and this is where I'm figuring out how to get the roof actually sorted. For the full build took about an hour to do, something like that. But yeah, I haven't figured out how to actually record the game footage separate from my stream, other overlays and stuff, so that's why these other bits and pieces are popping up. But hopefully in future I'll be able to figure out how to get my game footage one area and have my stream perfectly fine in the other area. I've just got my normal face cam covered up like this one. So yeah, that's how this is going, and this is me struggling to pick out what windows I'm actually going to do, because I wanted something to fill the space but not be something incredibly boring, and something to actually have a good theme across the whole building so it's consistent. So I've got the windows in the front of the house, and I'm just turning on move objects and struggling with the spelling, because yeah, I always struggle with spelling. Okay, so that's the windows, just putting the working. Here I changed them. Yes, that's the windows that I settle on. Much better selection than what there would have been otherwise, or at least I'd like to think. And normally when I'm building, I don't actually do hallways like I have here. I normally just lead straight into the living room or the kitchen area. But I thought with making the rooms and each one being a different colour, it makes sense to actually do a hallway type one, so then I would actually have more areas to do specific colours. The hallway ends up being orange. Hallway's orange, bathrooms are pink, the living room is blue, the kitchen's green, the office study area is red, I believe, and then the kids' bedroom's yellow. What's the final colour? The final colour is purple for the parents' bedroom. So we're now just doing the upper windows. Oh, and I've got a little space at the back of that upper hallway. That's something I've been doing of late, is leaving some more room in the upstairs bit above the stairs type area for like a little cute reading nook. I don't know why, but that's something I've ended up starting doing. Maybe because I think that it would be something I would like in a house if I had a house this big when I actually finally get my home. So here is the first route of the rooms being done, which is pink. I end up going for a lighter pink because, yeah, struggle to match the shades of all the colours, but hot pink was just definitely not doing it. We end up switching those cabinets out, I believe. Yeah, but we keep the sink, keep that that mirror, I think. Yeah, we end up keeping that the long mirror, because none of the other ones were actually fitting. And that is a bright pink tub. Yeah, go for more of the pastel type of pinks. And I actually quite like the cloud, not the cloud, yes, the cloud fan, the cloud light I end up using in this bathroom. I'll need to incorporate it into some more builds I like, well, builds that I actually do, because, yeah, I actually quite liked it. Yeah, I was going on about all these different weird pink lights, and yeah, this is the one that I settled on, and yeah, like, why was that one even in the chair was even in the pink category? Because, yeah, the category sorting system doesn't really exactly make sense, but that's what I was just going off of to get a better idea. So yeah, it's a lot more pastel, and it looks like I did end up keeping those cabinets. I guess that was the only hot pink. Okay, and the walls were a little bit hot pink, but I guess that would brighten up and a bit more. What's the right wording? I've got it in my head, but don't actually remember. Contrast. That's the thing that I'm looking for. Contrast. So yeah, that is the bathroom first done, I believe. Oh, okay. Yeah, so looking for the little toilet paper because though nobody's going to see it, just a little detail to add in. What room are we doing next, it seems? Okay, I'm talking. Ah, bathroom, not bathroom. We've just done the bathroom, Fran. The green kitchen. Yes, that is what we're doing. I can't remember how the kitchen ends up. Yeah, I end up scrapping the whole island idea, I believe. But I normally quite like doing islands, but I haven't really played much of the kitchen stuff from Cottage Living, though it is quite a cute aesthetic to the whole kitchen area type deal or something like that. But I do think it works quite well on this. Going with some darker green for the walls. Ah yes, that table. And I'm just tucking it over towards the wall, since then I think this is the point that I decided it would just be a two-sim household with one parent and one kid or teen or something like that. I believe I chose it to be like Final Kid because yeah, it's got some kids science kit, but none of the actual toddler stuff or none of the teen stuff. So yeah, there's the green cupcake machine, but I don't think that was going to fit in the kitchen and make any sense whatsoever. And struggling with lighting once again. I don't know why. Looking back on it, I don't like that choice of lighting that I did for the kitchen. Could have definitely gone with something much better, but I guess that's me just left the kitchen. Oh, and I forgot the floor of the kitchen. I do believe I come back to that. So if you're seeing that and annoyed, don't worry, I've spotted it too. We'll come back to it. So yeah, for blues, we've got a whole selection. That bookshelf really doesn't match the rest of it. Oh, and I've made the living room slightly smaller to make it fit in a bit better with the sizing of the couches and all that. So we've got TV, got some lamps. I believe that wallpaper is from Pet Stuff. I wasn't actually looking when I selected it. And this is me struggling to find floors that I actually like. That's in blue, because the whole part of the challenge. And the lighting is all good. Well, just about anyway. Need to have the big main ceiling light because of the other ones. And here I spotted that I actually forgot about that floor there. So it looks like we're now on to the office and bookshelves. Since I wanted to study office area, bookshelves would be sort of like the main thing to it. But I wanted something you could stack up multiple times, but not something absolutely massive. But don't worry, I'm going to get rid of those locker bookshelf type office things. I don't know what I was thinking to do with that. I quickly delete them all. Yeah, that's me deleting them there. And though it's not exactly great, those are the best ones that I could find. That was in red. And yeah, one or two little bits of clutter to make them seem at least a little bit different than what they would have been otherwise. And anything else? Oh yeah, some red pictures to actually make sure there's something on the wall. and I put that up there even though you're not likely to see it that often if you've played with the windows, the walls down, so it just shows like the background. You guys know what I'm talking about when you play The Sims. But yeah, and start going to play with the floor again. I think that one comes from the Vampires kit. Maybe actually both of those red things, the walls and the floor, come from the Vampires kit. And onto the hallway. We are going with bright orange. I don't know why I decided to go with orange for the hallway, but I did. And I've put pumpkins by the door, because why not? Obviously, the words even. Obviously, I was struggling to come up with actually putting stuff in there, but not actually blocking the way to get to upstairs or any of the entrances into the other rooms. So I've got a few little clutters on the sideboard, and I believe that's me just about done with the bottoms. Ah yes, okay, we're done for the bottom floor for at least now. And up we go and sort the orange part of the hallway upstairs. Because I thought I might as well keep them the same since it's kind of technically the one room, because the staircase is going up or something, I don't know. But here is me doing the little reading nook. Got that little side table because I wanted a table to put something on, like you can slot your book on or something like that, but something that wasn't going to stick out too far. So tiny living has been actually quite good for that whole little area. And I believe we go on to the kids' room next. And I'd forgotten to put the doors on upstairs too. Oh yeah, another sideboard that I'd used downstairs, I'm using once again upstairs. And some more of those little cute picture frames that the kids could have made or something like that. Yeah, anyway, we are on to the kids' room. And yes, I am right. I did choose to use the normal kids stuff. I was thinking maybe a bit creative at one point, but then I thought Sciencey would actually be quite cool. Got a little toy box to fill some of the room and some mats to add a bit of, I don't know what I'm thinking, but words even, it changes things up a bit. And then we just end up having a carpet underneath anyway. And some bright yellow wallpapers from the kids section. So I think the light green grass actually goes quite well there. But I don't think that blue with those little bedside table things goes as well as what it could have. But, oh well. I could always change that in the future, or take that knowledge and use it in the future for any other builds. Okay, we're on to the lighting in this room. I don't know why I put that long thing there. I was probably trying to use other kinds of lights that I usually wouldn't use with the whole colour challenge. And we are on to the main adult bedroom. Just move the door over a bit so I could actually have a bit more room to work with instead of the door taking up technically 2 tiles instead of just the one that I could use. Yeah, that lava lamp that I selected there for a quick second was not working. But I do think that's quite an interesting lampshade that I selected there. Though it's got the purple quite at the top, it gets a bit more magenta down the bottom. And it feels like one of those ones where you'd get them to be made out of paper and they'd be pretty delicate, but kind of poofy and cool. So yeah, this room ends up being a very bright purple. Got that little chest of drawers, closet thing over there. Got the mirrors, nice to look at. And this is me selecting the stuff from downstairs because I was going to use the same sort of pink stuff in the bathroom upstairs, because that's technically used the same 7 colours of the rainbow already, so I might as well make the bathrooms the same as each other. And I didn't really have quite enough room to have a second sort of counter space in that bathroom with the whole, well, apart from the sink, and have that fancy bath. So I thought we'd rather have the fancy bath type thing on the ensuite, nice and relaxed. So yeah, that is me all done with this video. Well, no, actually talking you through the speed build. And yeah, I hope you subscribe for notification for the next video like this. and I shall see you there. Bye.